And it seems like a lot of times in these situations where there's a home, there's, 2 or 3 kids involved, and it seems like there's always a situation where one kid wants the home,
Yes.
right? They want that home to be theirs, and the other 2 kids, want to sell the house, or they may even agree that, hey, we'll gladly sell it to this person that wants the house. But as you know, there's a lot of times there's a mortgage on these homes,
Yes.
right? And I think the person that wants the home thinks that they can just assume that mortgage and step in. What are the issues with the bank and the lenders? Let's say mom just died and left the home to the 3 kids, and one of them wants to live there and thinks he can just assume that mortgage. What kind of issues are you going to run into there?
The best solution for us is we hire an independent appraiser. They give us a number, and if the heir of the estate wants to buy it at that price, they can. However, not all mortgages are assumable. So, when we have reverse mortgages, that throws a little bit more complexity into what we're allowed to do. And in most cases, the heirs don't want the estate to eat, let's say there's a $50,000 mortgage, a reverse mortgage on the property. The heirs don't want to eat that cost. So in those cases, we give the individual who would like to purchase the property, we give them a set amount of time where they can come up with funds to pay off the existing mortgage.
They need to go find a lender and go through the qualifying process and see if
Yeah.
they can qualify for the loan, right?
Yeah. And especially nowadays, with interest rate, I remember my first mortgage was an interest rate of 2.2%. My interest rate now is 7.7%. So most lenders right now will not allow you to assume the mortgage because they want new mortgages at those higher rates so that they can make more money. So it really just depends on where we're at in the market, if lenders are willing to allow heirs to refinance those existing mortgages.
Yeah.
But in our experience right now, that's just not the case. So.
And really, there's probably a clause in the document that gives the lender the right to call that loan.
Correct.
But like you're saying, there are situations and times where maybe they won't want to call the loan. Maybe they're at their 7% rate, and maybe they want to keep that on the books, and maybe they'll let people assume that.
Yeah.
But it's their choice now to make sure that person qualifies, and they're kind of controlling this.
Correct.